Hey guys, so I've been meaning to make this video. Things got a little hectic in my life, but if you watched my recent video about the Skylake 6500 build, which is right to your left, my right, your left. I don't know. I got my graphics card and I got a couple other things, but let's Kingston HyperX Cloud 2s. These are awesome. These are really awesome. And I might do a video all by himself, but just like, Jesus, these are great. Those were on sale for $67 on Black Friday. But the main thing about the video is Msi R9 390. So this is the graphics card I chose for my computer build. And first off, kudos to MSI. This is some pretty awesome packaging. I had a little bit of a hard decision to make. Team Red or Team Green? Black Friday was actually, there were some really great deals on these like $300 graphics cards. There was a pretty damn good deal on this graphics card. I got it for $294. It was retailing for $299, and then Newegg had this weird Visa coupon code where you got $30 off if you were using a Visa, which I was, so yeah, Visa. So the $30 took off all of the tax and a few other bucks, so I got it for $294, which is actually a very, very good deal. Now the weird thing was that right before I saw that deal where, well, $30 off, like for no reason, I had just ordered an EVGA super clocked GTX 970, and that was going for $289 plus tax, so like $310. And I was super excited about that one. I got it. And I was like, I really want to open this, but I just ordered this. And, you know, I was doing a lot of research, doing tons of research, from people much more informed than I am. And the main video that swayed me towards Team Red was Jay's 2 cents. And Awesome Sauce Network. And, you know, pretty much everyone said that this card, as of right now, the GTX 970 is usually the better card. But future compatibility with 8 gigabytes of GDDR5 means this card is going to stay relevant longer. And that's what I want. I want a card that's going to stay relevant longer. The weird, and you remember I mentioned the packaging on this. This EVGA card was packaged like garbage. It was literally in less quality cardboard, and then in like plastic, just like see-through plastic, and that was it. This one had foam, and the cardboard's really nice. It's like I like it when a company goes the extra mile and puts in the effort. I haven't played a lot of different games. I've played Fallout 4 with this, and Skyrim. Skyrim runs awesome, as it should. It's a 4-year-old game. It should run that way on a brand new card. Especially with 8 gigabytes of RAM and a 512-bit bus. But Fallout 4 is not all rays of sunshine and candy. It isn't running very well on AMD cards. And from what I understand, I know, I watched a video, I forget who did it. Oh, he does all these things. I forget, damn it. I can't remember his name, but he had all the side-by-sides at 1080p, 1440p, for the R9 390 and 1080p 1440p for the GTX 970, and typically the GTX 970 was beating it, but it's because of driver software. Driver support for this particular card is not good yet. I am very frequently, first of all, I launch Fallout 4 and it's like, okay, we're going to detect your stuff. Oh, you're going to ultra high. Awesome. And then when you go into a city, it's like, frames are 20. Sorry. I should really get good at editing because that would have been a good edit cut. But it's just driver support. It's not there yet. This card is great. It runs hot and loud, but it's great. Like I said, the weird thing is it has the twin Frozer, you know, MSI. They've been doing it for a long time. I'll actually open up my case and show you. It's actually on right now. You know, you're actually about the same height as this card. I don't know if you can hear it. and you're about 3 feet away. This is not auto. If it's on auto, the fans don't spin until it gets over 65 degrees Celsius, which is a little concerning because I don't want my case to be that hot, especially a brand new graphics card, even if it is designed to be that hot. I don't want it to be that hot. So I put up MSI Afterburner, really, really great. You know, that's just an awesome program. Covers everything. And the weird thing is that GPU usage is like, when in the line graph, it's always, you know, it's as if, you know, if it was a heartbeat, your heart would be going crazy. And I don't know what that means. You know, I'm not a scientist. I'm not a whale biologist. I'm not a botanist. I'm not anything yet. I am your average guy. And I'm surprised this damn thing works right now. Oh, I wanted to also, hold on one second. I also got contacted Fractal Design, and they sent me new audio jacks because in the last video I mentioned that I bought a Fractal Design Arc MIDI off of my buddy for $50, and he said the only problem with it is that the audio jacks didn't work. And he said they never worked, and he never used the front audio, so he didn't care. Quick message to Fractal, and they got me brand new ports. You know, I just got to take out the I/O, put it in, and hopefully this one works. But kudos to Fractal. Very easy. They were like, take a picture of the thing, give me your address, and we'll get it out to you. And they did. That was gross. They did. So back on point. I'm very happy with this card. It weighs a ton. It's like, there's going to be sag. If you're using this card, you might want to get like some sort of propping device thing, because it's heavy. It's big and it's heavy. It's a 2.5 slot card. You know what? I'm just going to show you now. Okay. Here it is. Obviously, I can't imagine there is an MSI card, NVIDIA or AMD, that doesn't have the light up, you know, MSI Dragon logo. Back plate on top gets very hot. So I'm sure you can hear that. That's not with the default fan curve, but I set it to, I forget, it's set on auto, but it's set lower than what they shipped it with, where if it was at, I think it's at like 40 degrees Celsius right now. If it was at 40, the fans wouldn't even be on. But again, you got to take into account, I have two front 140 millimeter fans, one back. The stock, I still need to do that too. But, I mean, overall, it's not horribly, horribly loud. I really need to get some more RAM. Also, just a quick note, on this motherboard, these are the only LEDs that change. I mentioned that this MSI, I think it's H170A motherboard, it has changeable LEDs. Well, only those change, this little strip. Those don't. So you can change that to blue, but that stays red, which is absolutely retarded. So, in conclusion, I'm very happy with this card so far. This wasn't a huge technical thingy, but it's like sag. You can just see. But the back plate's really nice, and yeah. I'll be back in a second. Okay. So, you know, I went Team Red. That's fine. If you are a huge NVIDIA guy, cool. I know that right now NVIDIA is beating this card for the most part, but in the future, they just released Crimson. It's the Catalyst software update thingy, and it's okay. I haven't really fooled around with it, but if you're looking for a good and future-ready graphics card, this one's probably the one to go with. Full 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is insane. 512-bit bus. It's big. It's heavy. It's hot. And it's relatively loud. But if those things don't bother you, it's kind of power hungry too. But if those things don't bother you, you're looking at a really great card at a good price. And I think that even with the problems I've been experiencing with Fallout 4, I would have still gone with this card over a GTX 970 just because of how future ready it is. DirectX 12, 8 gigabytes of RAM. It's going to chew up games for a couple years. And you know what? I don't think the GTX 970 is. More and more games are going to need more and more VRAM, and it just doesn't have it. Sure, it outclocks this card, but the VRAM, man, 3.5 gigs. Not only did they marketing, screw up or something. Again, I don't care if you like it. I bought one and then returned it because of this one. Not Fanboy Wars. I just went with what I thought was the better deal. And I thought the MSI R9 390 with 8 gigabytes of RAM for around $15 less than what I had paid for the GTX 970 EVGA Super Clocked. I thought it was a better deal, so I bought it. And I'm happy with my purchase for the most part. I honestly haven't played very many games on PC. In fact, I've been using a controller, which I'm sure many of you are like, ugh. But I am bad at the keyboard and mouse. I am bad at it. I feel like I'm an idiot. I'm horrible with it. I'm okay with Skyrim because Skyrim is easy as hell. And they're all like, every enemy is up in your face, so you just, you spam the click, or, right click. Fallout's different. People can shoot at you in Fallout from very far away, and I died a lot. Also, I don't know. I'm not used to it. I've been conditioned by Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony. So, in conclusion, get whatever the hell you want. Whatever's in your price range. This was in my price range, and I'm happy with it. Good talk. See you later.